Heavenly value equivalent to 2.0826 rands a coin. The present cost range. 2.0734, 2.1355. The earlier day close. 2.1064. The change was 0.0238, 1.13%. Reverse rate. ZAR to XLM. Heavenly cost expectation on Tuesday, September 26. Cost 2.05 rands, high 2.19, low 1.91. Heavenly figure on Wednesday, September 27. Cost 2.06 rands, high 2.20, low 1.92. Heavenly cost expectation on Thursday, September 28. Cost 2.06 rands, high 2.20, low 1.92. Heavenly figure on Friday, September 29. Cost 2.00 rands, high 2.14, low 1.86. And multi-week heavenly cost expectation on Monday, October 2. Cost 1.97 rands, high 2.11, low 1.83. Heavenly figure on Tuesday, October 3. Cost 1.97 rands, high 2.11, low 1.83. Heavenly cost expectation on Wednesday, October 4. Cost 2.03 rands, high 2.17, low 1.89. Heavenly figure on Thursday, October 5. Cost 1.96 rands, high 2.10, low 1.82. Heavenly cost expectation on Friday, October 6. Cost 1.95 rands, high 2.09, low 1.81. In about 14 days heavenly figure on Monday, October 9. Cost 1.92 rands, high 2.05, low 1.79. Heavenly cost expectation on Tuesday, October 10. Cost 1.91 rands, high 2.04, low 1.78. Heavenly figure on Wednesday, October 11. Cost 1.90 rands, high 2.03, low 1.77. Heavenly cost expectation on Thursday, October 12. Cost 1.79 rands, high 1.92, low 1.66. Heavenly figure on Friday, October 13. Cost 1.73 rands, high 1.85, low 1.61. In 3 weeks heavenly cost expectation on Monday, October 16. Cost 1.79 rands, high 1.92, low 1.66. Heavenly conjecture on Tuesday, October 17. Cost 1.85 rands, high 1.98, low 1.72. Heavenly cost expectation on Wednesday, October 18. Cost 1.89 rands, high 2.02, low 1.76. Heavenly conjecture on Thursday, October 19. Cost 1.93 rands, high 2.07, low 1.79. Heavenly cost expectation on Friday, October 20. Cost 1.94 rands, high 2.08, low 1.80. In about a month heavenly conjecture on Monday, October 23. Cost 1.90 rands, high 2.03, low 1.77. Heavenly cost expectation on Tuesday, October 24. Cost 1.97 rands, high 2.11, low 1.83. Heavenly conjecture on Wednesday, October 25. Cost 2.10 rands, high 2.25, low 1.95. Heavenly cost expectation for January 2024. At the outset cost at 1.86 rands. Excessive cost 2.27, while low cost 1.86. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.03. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 2.12, change for January 14.0%. Heavenly figure for February 2024. Before all else cost at 2.12 rands. Excessive cost 2.40, while low cost 2.08. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.21. Heavenly cost figure toward the month's end 2.24, change for February 5.7%. Heavenly cost expectation for walk 2024. Before all else cost at 2.24 rands. Excessive cost 2.24, while low cost 1.80. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.06. Heavenly cost figure toward the month's end 1.94, change for spring 13.4%. Heavenly figure for April 2024. Before all else cost at 1.94 rands. Excessive cost 2.41, while low cost 1.94. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.14. Heavenly cost figure toward the month's end 2.25, change for April 16.0%. Heavenly cost expectation for May 2024. In the first place cost at 2.25 rands. Exorbitant cost 2.44, while low cost 2.12. The found the middle value of cost 2.27. Heavenly cost gauge toward the month's end 2.28, change for May 1.3%. Heavenly figure for June 2024. Initially cost at 2.28 rands. Excessive cost 2.82, while low cost 2.28. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.51. Heavenly cost figure toward the month's end 2.64, change for June 15.8%. Heavenly cost expectation for July 2024. Initially cost at 2.64 rands. Excessive cost 2.87, while low cost 2.49. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.67. Heavenly cost figure toward the month's end 2.68, change for July 1.5%. Heavenly figure for August 2024. Initially cost at 2.68 rands. Excessive cost 2.91, while low cost 2.53. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.71. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 2.72, change for August 1.5%. Heavenly cost expectation for September 2024. At the outset cost at 2.72 rands. Excessive cost 2.86, while low cost 2.48. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.68. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 2.67, change for September 1.8%. Heavenly conjecture for October 2024. At the outset cost at 2.67 rands. Excessive cost 3.32, while low cost 2.67. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.94. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 3.10, change for October 16.1%. Heavenly cost expectation for November 2024. At the outset cost at 3.10 rands. Excessive cost 3.10, while low cost 2.63. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.92. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 2.83, change for November 8.7%. Heavenly conjecture for December 2024. Before all else cost at 2.83 rands. Excessive cost 3.24, while low cost 2.82. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2.98. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 3.03, change for December 7.1%. Heavenly cost expectation for January 2025. Before all else cost at 3.03 rands. Excessive cost 3.30, while low cost 2.86. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 3.07. Heavenly cost conjecture toward the month's end 3.08, change for January 1.7%. Heavenly conjecture for February 2025. Before all else cost at 3.08 rands.